Now, I'm not saying we getting everybody, but we getting everybody! Evan Stewart, 4-star, Mr. Electric, fringe 5-star, number 36 rated overall player in the class of 2022, and my personal number 1 wide receiver in this class, committed to the Texas Longhorns late last night. And the Frisco wide receiver is an electric 50-50 playmaker with SPEED. That's right, your boy Evan Stewart. He can fly, he can straight catch and run with the pill, as he can run a sub 11-second 100-meter dash. He doubles it up in the 200 with an astonishing time as well. And your boy can jump out of the gym, triple jumping and long jumping 24 feet 6 inches. Mr. Electricity can absolutely run on the dime routes. And he is a member, the newest member of the class of 2022 for the Texas Longhorns. Holla at you, boy. I'm AK. I'm the owner, operator, moderator of the Eyes on Texas channel, and I am passionate about college football. And if you cannot tell, my favorite college football team is the Texas Longhorns. And this is kind of sort of stuff that does interest you, go ahead and drop a like. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, why don't you go ahead and do so right now, as Evan Stewart adds himself in the class of 2022 for the Longhorns, the 6th member of the 22 class and the 2nd wide receiver in this class. Now, what does he only bring as far as the table, his tool bag, is he brings that speed, that unadulterated speed from Liberty High School in the Frisco area. He brings a great ability to make 50-50 balls, and holla at your boy, his route running is on point, as he can stop and start at a dime, and he can accelerate and get on top of those defensive back and challenge them and put them in bad situations straight from the jump. But whenever I'm saying we getting everybody, I'm talking about we are going to have the top rated wide receiver class in the nation in the class of 2022. No doubt about it. Sark, attack. All these wide receiver, all these top end, high flying skill position players want to be in this offense. They want to have the offensive guru, the quarterback guru at the helm, at the masterminding, drawing up and calling and designing their plays. But Armani Winfield is already in the class of 2022 for the Texas Longhorns. The standout wide receiver, 6 foot tall, 185 pounds. Going to be more of a smooth down the field route runner in the class. Evan Stewart is going to be the more electric, straight bolt down the field and catch it. You can make one step and absolutely go on you and take it to the house. But I do believe that Texas in this year is going to possibly take 4 to 5 wide receivers, and I did make an addition that we did have Armani Stewart from Louisville already on the squad, so that's going to be 1. We have Evan Stewart that just committed to the Horns just last night, so that's going to leave 2 to 3, possibly more candidates left on the board. And one of those is going to definitely, CJ Williams is going to be one of my next to commit, in my personal opinion. He's going to be the wide receiver prospect, 6'2", right under 200 pounds at 193, from Santa Fe, California, playing for Modern Day High School, the same high school that Coach Sark is so heavily linked up to. CJ has already gone on social media, tossing up the horns. Big time prospect coming out of the state of California. Going to be another member of the class in the wide receivers, but my personal opinion, this is my 4 to 5 wide receiver wish list for the class of 2022. And again, moving out of state, I believe we're going to go to Kevin Coleman, the wide receiver prospect, just under 6 foot tall, but again, an absolutely explosive and athletic freak and playmaker. He is a notified 5-star wide receiver, again, from that St. Louis, Missouri area. And again, filling out the this top 4 to top 5 wide receiver wish list for the class of 22. He's going to be an athlete prospect. I have spoken about this guy at much length on the Eyes on Texas program. He's going to be from the small town of Spearman, Texas. And of course, that's going to be Brennan Thompson, 5'10", 165 pounds. Whenever I said Evan Stewart has unadulterated speed, Brennan Thompson is even faster. He has timed 100-meter dashes that are going to be in the 10.3 range. So definitely going to have straight line, inline speed that Brennan Thompson is going to be absolutely unmatched in the class of 2022. But I'm absolutely excited what the University of Texas is doing on the recruiting front, making a splash. We're getting the big-time, big-armed howitzer quarterback in Malik Murphy just last week. And late last night, in case you haven't heard, the elite electric wide receiver Evan Stewart has gone ahead and stamped his name in this class and go ahead and be a member of the class of 2022. What do you think about about my top 4 wish lists as far as wide receiver? I do believe that is going to be a big time wish list. It is a bit of a feat to get all those top talented wide receivers all in one area. Accumulating all that speed and talent is what I do believe that we need on the 40, and I believe that Coach Steve Sarkisian can bring it to us. But again, if you do like this kind of sort of content, I do like to bring it to you early and as often as I can. I like to stay attention to the recruiting area and as other areas of football as well. Highlights. Did a couple of live streams late last night. I did one over the 22 recruiting class, and I did one late last night as soon as the news of Evan Stewart dropped. Your boy AK was making a live stream about it. So very committed to the Texas Longhorns, very committed to the Texas cause, and I'm very committed to you, the viewer. So Evan Stewart, the newest signee in the class of 2022. If you're a top-end wide receiver and if you want to be in part of this class, it is time to step up as the spots are filling up. So if you're a top-rated wide receiver skill position player, the time is now. Get on the horn, make that commitment. Holla at Hayes Fawcett, the 247 edit maker, making the absolutely fantastic artwork, the go-to guy for the artwork for these commits. Hayes Fawcett out there doing fantastic things. Holler at him and tell him that you're committing to the Horns. But as always, at every time, everybody, I would like everybody to stay warm out there as we did have this winter wonderland. We did have Snowmageddon. But as always, keep your head in a swivel, your eyes on Texas. Hook 'em up.
Ready, we ready, we ready for y'all.
Rage on that beat, gon' crazy. Rage on that beat, gon' crazy.